We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Number 25 makes his big league debut right after this. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year. And also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fouled away.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, D-Row. Start this homestand out. They won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1. From the stretch.
Inside ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Urshela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now. Yandy Diaz is on deck. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
One strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
One out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
In now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Brendan Lau, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Ball 1.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, Torres. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Sliced hard on the ground, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And some trouble now in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First and second here with nobody out. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Tsutsugo has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting seven, the catcher, Kevin Smith.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The right fielder.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First offering on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
No, inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter.
In now, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Down.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Three-two pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Nate Lowe. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 1-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And neither of these guys are what you'd call flamethrowers, but still a respectable 93 and 90 as their two top speeds. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
And right into the shift.
Adames picks it up.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in, Brandon Lau. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Kevin Smith will be next, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's the 2-1. To short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batter, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tsutsugo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2-1.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Miguel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Matt Duffy. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy.
First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Count, 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Lau. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And there he goes towards second. Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out with the man at first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Good battle. Count remains full. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Willie Adames. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way.
Ball inside. Hey.
To third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Striding into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
No balls and 1 strike. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the catcher, Kevin Smith.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rays are in front 2-0. Jay Happ will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 33. Jay Happ.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Renfroe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
21.
The 1-1 home. is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
The count now at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
He'll flip it to Duffy for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 2-0. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Aaron Luke.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball.
Luke has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. In the air now, out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays lead it 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
So stepping in, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. And he lays off there 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The count is 1 and 2.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 25, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
2 out with the man at first. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Nick Anderson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hit hard to third, fielded cleanly, on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
And the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Last chance for the Yankees. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Yankees, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ryan Yarbrough earns his first win of the season. Jordan Montgomery pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Nick Anderson closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.